Oh man, we had a great Time Warner Cable Chevy. Looking back, I should have chose the top, obviously, but they pretty much let Jeff control that restart. I took off and never spun a tire, and the inside had been more grip, in a straight line throughout the race. And I'd started on both sides, so I thought it was the right decision. But I didn't spin a tire, and Jeff was driving by me before we were even at the second red. So they just let him control it. But either way, he was going to pass me in 1 and 2. So looking back, I probably should have chose the top. That would have put us in a better place. But we ended up 6th, and because of that, I was able to save fuel and make it. If I beat him, I would have had to race the heck out of him. He was faster than I was, so we probably would have finished a lot worse. So I guess for points, it was good. I would have loved to win the Brickyard. We had a great car. I thought I gave it all I had. The team gave it all they had, and we just came up a little short.
And you needed that win to try to get into the chase this year too.
Yeah, no kidding. I know that. We have 5 more good tracks for us and 6 more races. Hopefully we can get one.
I said he's running out, meaning the 24, like we were going to have a chance, but no. There was no catching him, definitely not. Those guys were really, really fast, and just the restart situation got the 5 car screwed up there, so he wasn't able to stay up. But great day for this Snickers Camry. Can't say enough about everyone at Joe Gibbs Racing, all the hard work and everything that they've done this year, and helping us get our program moving forward a little bit. I think this was a really big day for JGR and for Toyota, so proud of the effort to bring all 3 home here in the top 5, but still know that we've got more work to do. There's still an opportunity there to gain speed, and we obviously got beat by speed today, so we still think we got to go to work some, but last few races have been good for us, and appreciate the support from M&M, Snickers, Skittles, Double Mint, Monster Energy, Toyota, of course, so we'll keep going.
Yeah, if we got it full that second to last stop, we were going to have our 15-second lead with enough fuel to make it. So that part's frustrating, but it's also, a great run for us. We were seconds off the pace for the first 2 days and really needed the track to get hot and slick like it was today for our car to come in, and it did. Our car was phenomenal. It was a race-winning car. The Gibbs cars, running 2, 3, 4, really overachieving. Once we get some power, we're really, really going to be strong. But I tell you, it's proud to have our cars running this strong and really making up our spots, starting in the rear, making an extra pit stop than everyone else. Very strong showing by our FedEx team.
The biggest thing, honestly, that changed my car was just traffic. Where you were in traffic, how many cars were lined up in front of you, what groove they were running, that type of thing. So, and it would change drastically. So I don't think we really worked on the car much because it just depended on traffic. And, some days things go your way, some days they don't. And today we just threw the outside lane every single restart. And for me, I could get rolling down the straightaway, but the guys in front of me couldn't. I get to the corner and they could do pretty good, and I couldn't get through the corner, and I couldn't get my car in a hole. So Denny gave me a good break there. Then I was able to get in front of him and get a decent finish out of it. But I just couldn't restart outside, and I'd lose 7, 8 spots, and it'd take the whole run to try to make most of it back up. And I'd do that every restart, and that made it tough to get up there and battle for a win.
Yeah, to start the weekend, we weren't very good at all, and we just kept working on this Shell Pennzoil 4, getting a little better, and I thought when the race started we were 5th to 8th place car, and that's pretty much where we ran all day. And I felt like if we got out front, we can lead laps and drive away, but if you put us back there, that's where we're going to be. And Todd Gordon called the perfect race. He had the winning strategy with some gutsy calls, but it worked out. Just wasn't fast enough. The 24 car was better than everybody. He was the only car that can actually pass cars and move up through the field no matter what his strategy was. So they deserve it. We just got to wait another year to come back here and try to win for RP.
How big was the weather today? Because it changed 3 or 4 times, it seemed like. Were you good in the hot and sunny or not so much?
That's better in the shade. The sun came out, it just lost all my rear grip off the corner. And when you get behind the car, the air is so dirty and so turbulent that you're absolutely sideways off the corner. And his tires are so hard, it's hard to make those passes. And it's crazy when you're going like 180 and you can light the tires up and spin your tires. It's pretty cool, but it's not really what you want your race car to do. And it's tough because you're trying to set your car up for clean air. For when you get it, you're fast, but when you get in dirty air, you're too loose and you can't tighten your car up enough for that. So it's a struggle all day long. It's very frustrating inside the race car, and you just got to keep your head on all day and let the strategy play out and get spots when you can, be aggressive on restarts, and get the best finish you can by the end of the day.